Welcome back to our YouTube channel and Happy New Year. Our first book of 2023 is the night Henry Thal spent in jail. We picked up 2 new subscribers in December. We like to give kudos to those 2 new subscribers in December. The drama of the book takes place in the jail cell. Henry and Bailey form a relationship in jail. Henry's accused of not paying his poll tax, and Bailey, he's in jail accused of arson. He thumped out a cigar in a barn and set the entire barn on fire. Henry teaches Bailey how to spell his name while he was in jail. We're going to read a couple of passages out of this book, and we give this book 5 out of 5. Welcome home, Henry, talking to his brother. How's your overstuffed brain? I've forgotten everything already. At least you've got your diploma. No, I don't. Why not? They charge you $1 and I wouldn't pay it. But think how Mama would love it. Your diploma from Harvard framed on the wall. Let every sheet keep its own skin. John, I got more from one man, not even a professor, than I've learned in 4 years of academic droning and snorting at Cambridge. And the strangest thing, he wasn't a stranger. I knew him. I can understand how a man could forget, being as busy as you are out there writing about them birds and talking to fish and whatever else it is that you do by yourself. Naturally, you don't occur to you about paying your taxes. No, I don't think much about taxes, but they gotta be paid. Why? It's the law. I ain't blaming you for being forgetful, Henry. It may surprise you to learn you ain't paid your taxes in 2 years. 6. I've got this order. Here, I gotta serve it on you. Why, thanks, Sam. Fish you just fine, exactly what I needed. I may not have to go to Cobbler after all. Now, Henry, those are official papers. You can't just walk over it like that. Why not? The best thing I've ever got from the government, most practical anyhow. Look, doesn't pleasure me none serving you a court order on you. Sometimes this is an unpleasant job. Then quit. If you don't like being constable, Sam, resign. Somebody's got to do the work of the people. I'm Henry Thal. William's your first name. It's all my name, but I ain't no slave. I ain't going back to no slave. No man's gonna take me back. I born myself 2 weeks ago. Good for you, Mr. Williams. I belong to Mr. Williams. I was Mr. Williams. No more. You gotta turn me in. I've got no more stomach for slavery than you do. Here, you're as free as I am. How come you live like a black man in a slave shack? Maybe to prove that less is more. You see, I'm really very wealthy. I just don't have any money, that's all. Where's your wife? Chilling. Here's my bride, this bean patch, Mr. Williams. I've adopted several woodchucks, a few rather unappreciative squirrels. Nobody misered me before, not ever. But you better get used to it if you're going to be a free man. You have to have a first name. You don't have to, but it's handy. Henry, maybe. Could I call myself Mr. Henry Williams? No. You shouldn't be shouting at me. You don't belong to anybody, sir, except yourself. At least all of me. Watch out. You'll run right into what you're running away from, Henry. But there's slavery in the North. Every man shackled in a 10-hour job day is a work slave. Every man who has to worry about the next month's rent is a money slave. Don't let it happen to you, Mr. Williams. Keep free. We give this book 5 out of 5. Welcome back to our 100 book challenge, and Happy New Year.